under. Things happen. There's been lots of history here in SLR, lots of carnage. And down under, SLR Division 2 revs are up and away we go. And I've got another brilliant view. Come on, here we go. Going into turn 1. It's a short run into turn 1, and it's going to be the Aston Martin of Tornado still in the lead. Liam in second place. There has been a few changes. Has there been any carnage? I'm just waiting for that yellow flag to come out. Thankfully, no, there isn't, but there's already a gap between second and third place. Very early day seeing stuff like this going on. But so far, so good, Corey. Hopefully it stays like this for the rest of lap 1, and then we have a great race on. Yeah, I'm speechless as well, mate. I'm absolutely speechless as well, as Massey is the first driver to get a nice one, Corey. Massey's the first driver to have a penalty and is in last place, so he didn't get away scot-free, and that's going to be a very long race for him, the current championship leader, as Liam is already looking at a move for Tornado around the outside, now on the inside.
Yeah, I'd like to apologise for me being an absolute moron there on the opening lap, but that is our championship leader, as you said, Massey off. SLR Darnell is up to 5th place already, a mega first lap from Darnell. Hayes got an absolute shock of a start, hence why the gap between the top two was so big. Skeefy managed to slice his way through. I did see quite a bit of front wing come off at turn 1. I'm not sure which car it came off. Might have been the Alfa Romeo of Hayes, but we'll find out shortly. But yeah, Liam all over the back of Tornado. Then we've got yellow flags again at the back, but who's it for? I think it's another Ferrari. They've been an absolute shocker so far. It's really poor stuff here by Ferrari, as Pricey is looking at a... Not Pricey, Mash is looking at a move on SLR Darnell. Of course, Pricey, expect him to move his way up the grid these early few laps on the soft tyres. The drivers in front of him are all on hard tyres, bar and Skeefy. Another driver who's made a lot of places is the other part of the Two Stooges in Three Stooges in UK Beast Assassin up to 11th. And we have got a few drivers in the pit story, 3 of them to be precise. Indeed, maybe it was Massey getting that front wing damage at turn 2. I saw the championship leaders now down to the back. Legend had a bit of a mare at the end of the opening lap. He's dropped down to the back, as well as F1AB QWERTY as well. Those 3 have got a very long race ahead of them, and QWERTY with a 5-second time penalty as well for speeding in the pit lane for good measure. SLR Mash though is not dropping back from SLR Darnell. Look at the slipstream he's getting all the way down to turn 11 and 12. He's going to be right on the back of the Aston Martin to head into the chicane, but it would be a very optimistic move to go for it into here.
Yeah, I mean, seeing SLR Match catch up on SLR Darnell that much, it does make you already begin to think about what setup has all of these drivers gone to. Of course, we are expecting rain later on. Owen Howell said 30 to 45 minutes in the race, so that's going to be later during the race, maybe in the last 5-6 laps. It's going to be interesting to see how much rain we get, because this game can be very unpredictable. We can sometimes get a lot of light showers, and sometimes it can be like Nürburgring in 2007, where it's dry to absolutely soaking wet. As Tornado crosses the line with the fastest lap, as we're going to see an overtake for 5th place, Corey.
And here we are, here goes SLR Mush then, down the inside on SLR Darnell, into the first corner. Great little move there, a little bit too deep, but still will have the speed to hold on to that position. Pricey wants to make his way past Coutinho. They were battling a few corners to go. He's going to have to go around the outside. No, he's going to send it to the inside. He's found a car's whip. Down the inside goes Pricey. That's there's contact between the two. Pricey's going to have the better grip on the soft compound tyres. Coutinho tries to keep his nose in there, but it is Pricey up into 7th place with a mega move. Oh, he's lost it!
Oh, it's a big crash! Oh, fuck me!
That is Coutinho out there, slammed into the side, and Owen with a penalty as well. He tried to avoid it, and with that, the virtual safety car is deployed. Well, full safety car now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised it was originally virtual safety car, so that is a warranted safety car there, and already some strategies are thrown out the window. I was going to say it was a great move by Pricey, making full use of the soft tyres, making that move round the outside, but maybe he just got a bit greedy. Pardon me, greedy on the rears and overheated them. Made a little tiny correction into the barrier. He went, and unfortunately, there's a few drivers.
I heard that on the stream, but the reverb that came off it made it even better.
Right, Corey, be interested to see what people do with their strategies. Owen Howell looks like he got a penalty from that contact, which is just absolute BS. And we have got a few drivers. Corey, professional, come on. We have got some drivers in the pit lane.
Owen is one of them. He will serve that 5-second time penalty. And Matt, which guy has made the most positions up at the race start?
That guy.
Oh, which guy? That guy. he has gone from 18th on the grid to 8th in the space of 4 laps, and that guy has managed to stay out of trouble.
Just hearing it back on stream. Fucking star. No, I mean bloody state. Ah, no, it's not much better. It's the state of it.
I mean, you literally screwed fuck me about a minute ago, so I think the stream's probably going to get
it's past the watershed.
YouTube
Oh,
anyway.
no, it's not past the watershed. My bad.
No, you're ruining it now. You're ruining it.
I didn't ask to be born.
Oh, so then, behind the safety car we are then, because of the departure from Coutinho in this race. Absolutely slammed into the side of Price in. Let's just say the Price was not right on the Haas this evening. But Matt, this is behind the first safety car of the evening. Can we bring back bloke chat for a lap or two?
Bloke chat!
I'm trying to think what we could
yab
on.
I mean, I'm a celebrity, get me out of there. Should we talk about that?
Well, I'm an SLR driver, get me out of here more like, because... I tell you what.
Good impression of a...
Did you watch it last year?
Didgeridoo there. Oh yeah, I watched it last year, yeah.
I actually didn't, to be fair. That's probably, I think it was the first time in a few years I haven't actually watched it.
It was alright. I'm trying to think who was in it. It was only literally the other day, wasn't it? Oh, who won? It was the Jack Russell guy.
Oh, that geezer.
That guy, yeah. Yeah.
No, not that guy, mate. He's racing this evening.
Oh, you know what I mean. Though. Oh, and Continuous left the session.
He's out of the race, mate.
He's out. Oh, okay.
You absolute 10 mil spanner. We'd literally just been saying he crashed out.
Yeah.
Speaking of Australian spanners, fun fact: 4 out of 5 Aussies live less than 50 kilometres away from the coastline. Now that's living the dream.
That sounds similar to the statistic of your within 500 metres of a former Watford manager if you live in the UK. I like that. I like that. What about... Oh, I saw a rumour going around on Twitter a few hours ago that Australia might be the first race of the 2025 season where we're going to see a new driver in a Ferrari. Should we touch on that from yesterday?
What, is Oliver Behrman joining Ferrari or something? No?
No, he's a reserve, and I also saw a brilliant... For you stat fans out there, Oliver Behrman was, when he was born, Alonso was 6 months away, no, it's 3 months away from winning his 2nd World Championship.
Wow, that is a quiet stat for you. But yeah,
staggering
joined Ferrari.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I think it's rumoured in the F1 world near enough every other season, but you kind of don't expect it to happen, and now it's happening. It's just a bit of a shock, but I think it's the right move for the sport. To be fair, it's going to make it very much more entertaining, and it's definitely going to shape up the driver market with over half the grid's contracts expiring at the end of this year.
Oh, silly season's going to go into overdrive, and I mean, Max Verstappen has been dominating Formula 1. It's still very popular, but it's not been anything to look forward to, because we know he's going to dominate again this season. But, of course, everyone, especially Lewis Hamilton fans, and Ferrari fans, for a matter of fact, Liam, they're going to be looking forward to F1 2025, as we are about to have a safety car restart, where we're going to be blown away by Tornado 0333.
Thank you for that, Matt, as he's going to go very late. Liam nearly at the back of him there. And he hasn't really caught him napping as Tornado, because he's stuck right at the back of him. We are going to be so close and pushing each other through the opening corners, but they're keeping it clean so far. Everyone from 11th downwards has picked so far in this race. They've got a lifeline now in this Grand Prix. We have got a move. Actually, we've got Golden Egg Fryer flying down the order, and the man who had a very unlucky ending last week has lost his front wing again this week. Golden Egg Fryer.
Yeah, the Bills are going to be totting up for that Ferrari front wing, or just Ferrari in general. They were both second to last and last a few laps ago. It's some progress, 17th and 18th, but it's a long way to go. It's lap 6, and it's SLR Division 2, and Liam's going to make a move for first place, Corey.
Indeed he is, and he get on it. I can't find it. There he is, Liam down the inside. Heading towards turn 12. Can he get the move done? Yes, he can. SLR Liam takes the race lead then here in Melbourne with a fantastic move going into the chicane. It was a brave, it was a bold move. He was committed. But Tornado's going to come back though. He's going to send it down the inside. Is it going to be a late move? Yes, it is. From the Aston Martin driver. They make contact. As Liam's gone onto the curb. He's going to allow Skeefy up the inside now. And Liam was in the lead of this race for a split second and now dropped all the way back down to P3. He's going to be under threat from Hayes.
Yeah, Skeefy's eyes lit up when he saw Tornado forcing Liam out wide. Of course, Skeefy on the softer set of tyres, and he's already seen his sights to take the lead on Tornado, which he has done. Crucial for his race.
Skeefy making the most of those medium compound tyres. A really poor exit out of the final corner for Tornado meant Skeefy was able to get the run on him into turn 1. But here we go again into turn 3. Tornado is going to go for a late move. No, he pulls back to the racing line under braking and is going to hold on to the second place. But it is Skeefy then into the lead of the race. Liam has now dropped off 7/10 back. He needs to make sure he holds within DRS if he wants to stay in the fight for the race. But he's had a huge snap out of turn 6. That's going to drop him back even more. And Hayes is really putting Liam under pressure now.
Yeah, Tornado clearly forcing Liam out wide, just knocked him off his rhythm. Again, he needs to get back into that as soon as he can. Amongst all of that shenanigans at the front, Pricey made a move on Kislesko, who is on the Pricey is on the softer tyre as there's a move going on further back.
Wow!
Oh, and there's a move.
What a move from Joe there into turn 12, all the way around the outside. A fantastic move from the Aston Martin driver. We've got Cole, we've got Legend off. Tornado retakes the race lead, but we've got another safety car because Legend has crashed out of turn 12.
Oh, death, taxes, Legend crashing, leading to a safety car. All things certain to happen in life. Unless your Jimmy Carr actually doesn't pay his taxes. Anyway, I mean, at least we got a lap or two with some action. We had Tornado retake the lead off Skeefy, Liam falling down the place, SLR Darnell showing that there's still life in the old dog yet. As we're seeing a few drivers make some pit stops, Corey. Kislesko go.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, what are you doing?
There we go, I'm here. I don't know, my Twitch just started bugging out for a minute there.
You need to get that Twitch sorted out, mate.
Yeah. Poor. Yeah, back under the safety car again. F1 AB quoting Kislesko into the pit lane. I believe Kislesko may have had damage from that restart, hence why he has came into the pit lane. And Sam has put, this is why Alpine is the best team. Yeah, they are. It's not looking good, bro.
Anyone who thinks Alpine is the best team needs to have their hard drives looked at. No.
You think that?
No, but maybe I don't know. Maybe I've just still got a lot of a grudge because of the disgusting French bias from a season ago or 2 seasons ago. But Alonso got the last laugh. I'm over it. It's fine. I'm over it. All right.
So then, back under second safety car of the race, Matt. Let's get back onto F1 chat again. Obviously, with Hamilton going to Ferrari, who would you say is going to be, well, not just the ideal candidate, but the candidates for the Mercedes seat?
Well, I'm seeing on Twitter that a lot of fans want Fernando Alonso, and they reckon Alonso will be sniffing for it. But I don't think he will. I mean, Alonso's adored by Aston Martin. I don't think he's going to want to break that. I think he's going to finish with Aston Martin for the rest of his career and then do some projects with Aston Martin outside of Formula 1 when he calls it a day. If I was a betting man, I'm going to say if they look for someone just for a year in the short term, they do straight swap with signs. So I think they do want George Russell to be the leader of the team. If they look long term, I think they're going to be looking at Esteban Ocon.
Of course, I think he's still managed by Mercedes, isn't he? Even though he's on loan to Alpine.
Yeah, probably. No, he's not managed by Mercedes. I think he's still got some affiliation with Toto Wolff, because I think that's why Renault said they only take Ocon if they got rid of that. If they cut that contract with Mercedes.
Yeah.
What about you? What do you reckon?
I mean, I'm going to say the answer.
I know who you think.
Yeah, I'm going to say the answer. I know Sam wants to hear in the chat. Andrea Kimi Antonello, of course, an absolute upcoming superstar in the feeder series ladder. Of course, won the German F4 and Italian F4 in the same season, even though missing about 6 rounds. Absolutely dominated the Formula Regional European Championship by Alpine, certified by FIA. Has going to skip Formula 3 this season and just jump straight into what is going to be, I think, not even arguably, the most competitive Formula 2 grid we've probably ever seen.
I mean, I must admit, I searched Kimi Antonelli up on the Wikipedia yesterday, and I was stunned to see the amount of yellow I saw. You think you've just opened a pack of cheddars. It was brilliant. He has got a lot of potential. 17 as well. I mean, I know you've got a few 17, 18-year-old drivers in F2, but with that record, with that CV already, he does look very impressive, and maybe he is going to be the next Lewis Hamilton. Hopefully, like Lewis Hamilton, he gets a start in a very good car.
It would be quite something if he was able to hop in that Mercedes straight away. But we might return to F1 chat. We get another inevitable safety car. But we're back to racing in a few moments' time. It will be lap 10 of 29 in this Australian Grand Prix in Division 2. It is going to be Tornado for the second time this evening. We'll get us back underway under a safety car. You will have Skeefy behind him this time on old medium compound tyres. SLR Liam is going to be looking ready to pounce. Get revenge after the first restart. We're back underway then. It's green flagged. Good start from Tornado, but Skeefy, lurking in the background, is ready to make the move back into the race lead. In the background though, Zaki's Beast has gone very deep into turn 1, and with that, a 3-second time penalty is going to lose the place to Whitcott. That got a big crash in the background.
Yeah, Owen Howe's been sent spin around. I don't know if that was contact with another driver. He has got a damaged front wing, so he's going to have to look for another safety car. But yeah, Zaki's Beast got 3-second time penalty, tried to get around the outside of Pricey. He was given the space, but of course track limits can be absolutely brutal here. And we have got a very nice train still developing at the frontier. This is beautiful. This is what I want to see in this division.
Skeefy managed to take the lead as well in all of that. Down into turn 3. I think it was around all the way around the outside with those medium tyres. Skeefy back into the lead. Tornado's going to go for it though into turn 12.
No.
Down the inside. Oh, he's all over the curb. Can Liam have a look? No, he can't. A very poor exit from Skeefy. He's going to allow Tornado to get his nose back in. SLR Darnell's coming for Hayes now. Is he going to go around the outside? Very late move it'd be. No. Darnell's going to hold on to 5th. But Pricey down the inside. Where on earth has he come from? The Haas driver. Oh, there's contact.
Oh, yeah, that was a bit naughty there from Pricey. Tried to close the gap there, and it's knocked off. Oh, Darnell's lost the momentum now. He's going to lose another player. So pretty much what happened there was Darnell was going to make the move on Hayes. He was going to settle by taking an inside line on the outside, but he opened the door for Pricey. Pricey on the medium tyres made great use of them, and he's on the move again for Hayes. But Hayes has a straight line speed, Corey.
Yeah, she's done very well there to hold on to that position. Had an awful exit out of the final corner. I'm sure she would agree. And nearly lost position. Darnell might lose another position here. And I tell you what, we're going to go back to the race lead because Skeefy and Tornado go side by side again through turn 3. Tornado's nearly onto the grass. Skeefy will hold on to the race lead once again though and mashes off.
Oh, there's carnage going on, and it is involved. Second beast. Oh, there's multiple. Oh my goodness me, what is going on here?
What have I just seen?
Oh no! Both beasts have been caught up in it. So Mash has turned into a mashed potato. The beasts have been caught up in it. Goodness.
Red flag! Red flag!
This is the first one. We're on comms for it. Let's go.
Oh my goodness me. It's the first red flag. It's just started to rain as well. This is chaos.
We're on comms for it. This is history.
This is SLR history here, as you just said.
And did you just see, as soon as it went red flag, it went heavy like rain.
Yeah, the rain has came, and a first ever red flag in SLR has just happened. This is a moment of history. Make sure everyone's got that clipped because four cars out that race. We had Owen stuck in the pit lane, I saw as well. And the rain has just came as well. So will they get the option to switch to the intermediate tyres if need be? But man, wow, so much has just happened in a short space of time there. And the first ever red flag.
Oh, you never forget the first time. It's like losing your virginity. I'll never forget the day I lost my virginity alongside yourself, Corey, for this moment. I'll never forget it. It was beautiful. And of course, the Golden Edge Tag Race, right, it was only ever going to happen in Division 2. But how on earth that happened? I think I caught the start of it. Well, I saw Darnell going sideways. I think he went into the wall. He had the front wing, and then I went on board with him again a second later, and then there was just cars. It was like a game of Hot Wheels, just out of hand, and then I just see retirement after retirement. There's going to be a few angry drivers, I'm sure, throwing some ear bashing in the Div 2 chat. SLR Darnell just texted me to say, I have no idea what just happened. Oh my. Yeah, I can imagine there's quite a bit of that on the team radios from all the drivers. I would love to have been in that party at the time, Corey, but goodness, we're going to see another grid start.
Yes, we are then. Are we going to get a formation lap? I don't actually know, but this countdown has now stopped at 0, and we are going to get back underway. Matt, take us away for race start number 2.
What, is there formation lap?
No, go.
Oh God! Oh, revs are up again, and they've changed the strategies, and revs are up, and away we go. And it's light rain, And Skeevy's on the hard tyres here. Is he going to go to first place? He is still into first place. Going round turn one. Are we going to see any more spins? Are we going to see any more drivers facing the wrong way? In these conditions, on these slick tyres, it's all about the skill. And SLR Tornado on the outside on the really soft tyres. And he's still in second place. Look at the drivers just tiptoeing their way round. Skeefy doing a very good job at the moment to stay in the lead on those hard tyres, Corey.
This is absolutely crazy. Everyone's going to be in the pit lane at the end of this lap, I think, because look at the conditions out there. It's absolutely chucking it down. They probably didn't even get the option to switch to intermediate tyres. Liam is struggling on those medium tyres, and Tornado's going to retake the race lead. To the outside he goes. Skeefy on those hards can't really be going anywhere apart from backwards at the moment. Which guy? That guy might be able to see his way into the top 3 here. He's gained 14 places. Pretty sure he finished on the podium last season as well, if I'm right. No, he won the race last season. So that guy could be seen himself get back-to-back podiums. But what an absolute chaotic past few laps.
Do you know what? I don't think we're going to see... Oh, and there's a move in the background. No, Liam's gone into the outback. Goodness gracious me, on those medium tyres, and he's lost a couple of places, including to Hayes. Oh, and that's another place, F1 QWERTY, Liam down to 7th place, being caught out by the weather, and he's made a bit of contact with QWERTY, and now he's pressure from SLR Darnell. SLR Darnell staying out. Everyone's coming into the pits, and it's like it's just both Aston Martin drivers. That guy, which guy? Oh my goodness me, Corey!
I can't believe what I'm watching. We never get a, what shall I say? We were always getting the good races, I swear, when we're on comms, because this is absolutely crazy, this race. The Skeefy comes down to the pit lane. Everybody, just going to double check, have gone onto the medium, intermediate compound tyres. This is absolutely, apart from F1 AB QWERTY. Oh no, he's got a 5-second time penalty, never mind. But the cars that have stayed out are definitely going to lose out this. Tornado has potentially just thrown away a race victory with this.
Well, I mean, it was a bit difficult for SLR Tornado because you don't want to be the first driver in these conditions because you're the first one to make your mind up on what you're going to do. Everyone else is just going to react to whatever you're doing. Shocked to see that both Aston Martin drivers have decided to stay out. Liam lost a bit of time in the pits. Just to make that even worse, he got a 3-second time penalty just now. He was stuck behind the Ferrari driver in his pit box. So I can imagine there was a few hand wavings going on there. So Skeefy, it looks like he's going to be our net race leader when it comes to it, with Hayes in 2nd place and Golden Egg Shagger right behind Liam, Corey.
It is. Of course, Liam, as we saw with that 3-second time penalty. Golden Egg Fry is absolutely flying up to the back of SLR Liam here into turn 12. It's going to make overtake him even harder now in these conditions at a track which is notoriously hard for overtaking with this newer layout. And that guy has stayed out again. He's staying out on those soft compound tyres. Is it? No way he's going to go to the end. Is this rain going to stay all the way to the end of the race? Who knows? But which guy's leading the race, Matt? That guy! That guy! As Massey into the pit lane, our championship leader, he gambled with staying out that extra lap. It is not going to pay off at all. I tell you what, Tornado hasn't actually lost too much time, and Tornado is still in the net race lead, but he's side by side with Skeefy.
Oh my goodness, SLR Darnell, he's done bits. He's into the 5th place. I tell you what, the McLaren of SLR Moley has healthy drivers at the front here. I did not expect this.
This is nuts. I tell you what, I thought they were really going to lose out. Who's that down the inside? Pricey contact with Golden Egg Fire. They've touched again. They're stuck on each other. And the two cars at the moment. Pricey's off the road nearly. Golden Egg Fire, they're still coming side by side. Turn 7, they go. As Pricey just about squeezes through there. But yeah, that has really surprised me, the amount of time they just have not lost on those dry tyres.
This is brilliant. This is where the skill comes out. Mash has left the race. He has retired. Liam's butt would have clenched there when he tapped behind that Ferrari. Of course, we knew what happened in Bahrain when he tapped the Ferrari from behind. He got a penalty. But, oh, he's so close. He tapped it. Oh, Liam, stop it. Stop it. As the price is not right, the price for that one is a 3-second time penalty. And surely that guy, which guy, is going to be going into this. Oh, Tornado's made a move on Skeefy into the penultimate corner, and he's made it work. Brilliant move from the Aston Martin driver, as he's almost lost the rear. And he's lost the rear again, and Skeefy's going back, and that guy's still on the track on the slicks.
Oh, was that car off? Hayes, I saw she had a huge snap out of the final corner. She somehow caught it. But these drivers are catching out. Sorry, these conditions are catching out all of our drivers this evening. That guy has stayed out on his soft tyre. What the hell is going on?
I mean, what he's going to be hoping is that within the next 3 or 4 laps, it stops raining. That is what he's going to be hoping for, because then he can pit off his soft tyres onto the mediums, and it just be from slick to slick. As Tornado, a bit of oversteer, and he's still within half a second of Ski. Of course, no DRS in these wet conditions. But yeah, that gap is closed in 10 seconds now, and with these two keep on battling, it's going to be the likes of Hayes and Darnell catching up. Tornado retakes the lead.
And that race leader is indeed for SLR Tornado. Then down the inside, going towards turn 12. A lovely little move it was. Golden Egg Fries dropping down the order again. I think he may have damage in that Ferrari. He can't get a swift ride. I am starting to feel a bit bad for Liam now, because he can't get a smooth ride this season either. Of course, lost out in Bahrain with that penalty. Lost out on the race victory because of a late safety car. And these conditions have absolutely shagged the poor lad, as he's got 6 seconds worth of penalties now.
Yeah, it's the consistency was his weakness. As long as it's just one race, it's not so bad, but it's still a very long, tight way to go. Other drivers can get penalties, and you might be able to gain from that. Corey, it's only lap 18 out of 29.
Oh, I was run up in Massey then, the championship leader. He's hit the back of Kiss. Let's go. Going through the final corner we go now. Is he going to be close to go from move? No, he hasn't had the best of exits. Yeah, we've been live nearly an hour already, and it feels like we've been a bit longer than that. But lap 17 to 29, as you said. 13 laps to go in this race. Will this rain stay to the end? Only the drivers know. Owen Howe. Oh, as Massey's off the road. He's onto the grass. Somehow it's kept together. Owen, another penalty for him as his day goes from bad to worse. It has been the start of the season to forget for Owen Howe.
Yeah, it's of course not helped by the weather conditions here. I must admit, I haven't actually driven these cars in the wet, I don't think. No, I did. I was awful. Yeah, these are tricky cars to drive. Oh, the spinner is the Alpine of Kiss. Let's go.
He's off. Is it a full safety car? Yes, it is. And I tell you what, that guy's in a fantastic position now to pit. That guy! I tell you what, I was expecting to see a red flag again there after seeing it the first time. And that's the first time I've seen a red flag online. Which settings are we on? Let's have a look. It's on standard as well, so we're not even on the incorrect settings. That is like the first time I've ever seen it.
But it's on standard, so we're on the wrong setting for safety cars.
No, I think it's red flag standards and
right,
reduced. I think that's right.
That's what it should be. Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah. So we've seen 7 safety cars in the past 2 races, and we've still got 12 laps to go in this one, Corey. I mean, Div 2 is really back to its absolute carnage, and we haven't interviewed. We've just had a bit of a sneak peek. We've just put our microphone in the post drivers briefing with some of the drivers who've retired, and yeah, a lot of drivers are not happy. UK Beast Assassin out at Scarborga, very tempted to join you to get a purple name. I know Beast has been very vocal with the standard of driving we've seen in Division 2, and maybe that gives us a bit of an insight of what happened in that red flag. I mean, bit of history there, mate, and we were there for it.
Yeah. I'm still absolutely speechless as Maxwell came in the chat. Thought it would have been Div 3 because the poorest driver standards wise according to some. I mean, some drivers will say otherwise, which standing drivers, the driving standards are worse in. But I mean, that was just, I think I saw 3 cars trying to go into one corner, which obviously isn't going to work, and I think that's what started that humongous crash. But yeah, of course, as you said, a moment of history in SLR. Our first ever red flag after it coming in at the start of this game. Of course, in our 2nd season on this game now. But yeah, what a dramatic few laps that was. I think the rain also coming definitely played a factor in it as well. But 12 laps to go, Matt. It's Tornado in the lead. That guy didn't really lose out too much. Which guy? That guy. Only came out P5 in the end after that stop. So I tell you what, he could definitely go to the end of the race. Some of these drivers might actually struggle because, of course, fresh intermediates are worth quite a lot on this game.
Yeah, I mean, certainly the first lap or 2, you feel the benefits massively. So He's going to have to be on his A game, but he's got a lot of quick drivers ahead of him in Tornado, Skeefy, Hayes, and Darnell. Yeah, it's brilliant. This race has, we can actually say it, this race has literally had it all now. It's had it all. I mean, what else can happen? Like, I mean, actually something could happen, but it's not going to happen because it's a game. We're not going to have any of our competitors to come.
I mean, sim racing is dangerous.
I mean, yeah, I've seen those force feedbacks on some wheels. Absolute handbreakers. Just ask Daniel Ricciardo, albeit in an F1 car. Right. I mean, we made some predictions at the start of the race, Corey. I mean, it's completely changed our complexion now with what's happened. If you get to throw a top 3 out there, Corey, I'm all ears.
I mean, at the moment, I think I'm backing that guy. Which guy? That guy? To win at the moment. Of course, Joe is, of course, with the penalties, well back in this race. Safety cars in this lap, but the conditions got a lot heavier. I think Hayes for P2. I think I am going to go Skeefy third, but I still think that guy, that guy, is in the best position for this race because he can for sure go to the end and will have quite a lot of grip on those intermediate tyres. What about you?
I think that guy he's going to get a podium. I've got no doubt about it with those better conditioned intermediate tyres. But I think Skeefy and Hayes, we're going to see them two put in a Bahrain performance, albeit a completely different scenario. Tornado as well. I think it's gone so far so good for him. I just think something's going to happen. So I think Skeefy's going to win. Hayes second, that guy third.
Tornado on his SLR return has probably came back at one of the craziest races of all time, but is that every single race start, is that every single safety car restart, and here on lap 19 of 29 is going to lead this safety car restart as well. As we get back underway, very tentative out the final corner. He hasn't quite gone yet, should I say, fucking English. But we now start lap 20 of this race. Tornado does now go, hasn't caught Skeefy napping. This late tactic from Tornado isn't really working as much as he wants to, but it's managed to hold him to the lead. Moley was closing up on Pricey into turn 1, and his teammate SLR Liam has been let through, goes around the outside of his teammate, up into 7th place he goes now. Liam has got a very long race ahead of him. Well, long 10 laps, as that's the Ferrari trying to go around the outside of Massey, the championship leader. He wants to get as many points as he can this evening to retain that championship lead ahead of Skeefy, who's up in P2 at the moment and would be the championship leader of Division 2 if it ended like this.
Yeah, I must admit, tell you what, not Skeefy, Tornado, we've questioned his safety car restart in the timing a bit, but it's worked every single time. He's done a very good job there as Tornado. As me further down, Massey making up that place on Moley and SR Darnell. He's looking at Hayes. He's in the inside of Hayes. Interesting move. Is he going to do it? Brilliant move from SLR Darnell into 3rd place.
Darnell in turn 11 moves this evening has been his trademark move so far, whether it's down the inside, around the outside. SLR Darnell up into P3 on track at the moment. Penalties will dropping down. SLR Moley is dropping all down the order at the moment. Down to the back he goes, P14. After a nightmare restart, Godzilla is round in the Alfa Romeo, another car off. He's now got damage to his front wing and a very long final 9 laps ahead of him. As Tornado, little snap through the final corner there, will retain the lead. Nearly a second ahead now of Skeefy in P2. Tornado's looking pretty good for a first Division 2 victory, I believe.
Yeah, it would. Every single question thrown at Tornado, he has found an answer to it. And that guy has not found an answer to it. He had a clean race. It's now a 3-second time penalty, which will now hinder his race, and he will have to be a bit more aggressive. But he's actually lost a place to Pricey in the past lap.
Owen and Adrian going side by side. Adrian's been pushed onto the gravel by the Alpha Town. With that, a penalty has come his way as well. He would not be happy with that at all. He's going to lose the place to F1AB QWERTY now. Adrian really dropping down. I'm not sure if he's got damage or what, but it looks like he's really slowing down in that Williams. That could be his race over and done with.
God, blimey, I just went on board for Joe Darnell. I just went past Darnell to go on my way to Tornado, and his rear was stepping out. I think he made a bit of contact with the grass on the exit of turn whatever it is, and he's looking quick as Darnell. He's got the 3-second penalty on him, but that ain't going to phase him. If he thinks he's the fastest driver out there, he's going to go full on attack for first place. Tornado, remember, isn't his full-time teammate.
Ooh, nice with a little look later, excuse you. Massey's made a very late dive on Liam, who's gone off.
Spinner.
It's Liam off again, who, as I said earlier, has not had the easiest ride so far this season, but he's had a pretty easy ride into the barrier there, unfortunately for Liam. Sorry, Liam. And I tell you what, he might be on for P11 here.
Say it quietly.
Liam might be on for P11.
You've manifested it now, mate.
Oh, Skeefy though, he's not setting for P2. He might be able to manage P1 come the end of this race because he is really close the gap now to Tornado for this race lead. Half a second now as they head down into turn 3. We are going to have a very good battle on our hands come the end of this race. Tornado seems to be struggling a little bit now in these conditions. Look at the back end step out on that Aston Martin Ramco Cognizant Formula 1 team car. And the Williams of Skeefy is, thank you, he's all over that rear diffuser now.
I think, yeah, Tornado's been, he needs to find that rhythm again. The price is not right again for Pricey in 5th place. Tornado looks like he might have found this rhythm again now, but he's going to be under threat. He's got plenty of errs in him, but it looks like Skeefy has got certainly the straight line speed here. But it was also looking very good in the traction zones, so Skeefy is making it work.
Which guy? That guy's had a fantastic exit out of the chicane there. Price, he had to back off because of Hayes being so close to her. Trying to go all the way around the outside. Oh, he's had contact with the barriers, that guy. Oh, and he's going to hold on to 6th place with that now.
All of this is low racing. This is great driver skill, and that guy's gone round the outside. He's drifting it, in fact, and he's onto the grass. They're still side by side. There's no contact still somehow. Great driving from the pair. Oh dear, the Ferraris are side by side with each other. They have history.
They definitely do. Not these two drivers specifically, but the two Ferraris do. And it's Golden Egg Fry who gets past his teammate. Tornado with the penalty! That could completely change the complexion of this race now. That's going to drop him down outside of the podium places, not even just down to P2. Skeefy now is our net race leader.
Tornado might be actually no. Golden Egg Shaggy. He's in range. Is the Ferrari driver now? Yeah, Tornado's going to have to change his strategy now. He's going to have to absolutely go for it. But to be honest with you, the past lap or two, it looks like he has. Hence why that gap is closed between him and Skeefy. But having said that, he's almost a second ahead now.
He has got the foot down as Tornado, taking Division 2 by storm on his return, is the Aston Martin driver. And it is nearly a second now as they head into turn 11 and turn 12, the chicane. Saw Tornado struggling there in qualifying, but in the race he's got it pretty much nailed on. All 23 times we've been through that chicane, and he has got a second now. We don't need to worry about DRS, of course. In these conditions, DRS is not going to be enabled. Skeefy, though, could be under a bit of threat from SLR Darnell behind.
Yeah, it looks like that gap is beginning to separate a bit more now at the top 3. My eyes, I must admit, are on Golden Egg Shagger because he is still looking very good. He needs that gap between Pricey and that guy, which guy, to not extend too much because at the moment it's like Golden Egg Shagger might only make the 1 or 2 place gains by not getting a penalty, as that guy's going to make a move on Hayes, is he?
Adrian's made the move on Liam, I know that. We're going to go back on board with that guy. Gets close to the back of Hayes, but can't quite make the move. So Liam's in P11. Let's not get screaming yet, because he has got penalty to his name.
This is probably the battle to look at. Oh!
Tornado's off! Oh no! Skeefy's off contact between the two. Not quite sure what happened there, but Skeefy could have been on for a certain race victory. It's now turned into an Aston Martin 1-2. It's Tornado still out in front with a 3-second penalty. SLR Darnell's in P2 with a 3-second penalty, but it's now Hayes on net race leader.
I think I caught right the end of it. Skeefy was in the inside of Tornado going round the inside, and I don't think there was much space for Skeefy and sent round, so that's going to be one interestingly for the stewards. Tornado has been involved. I mean, it seems like everything's happened with Tornado this race, whether it be at the front, whether it be wheel to wheel, and it looks like it's going to keep on going post-race. But yeah, Hayes is the driver now who's looking very likely for the win here. Unless something else happens, it's Division 2.
Anything could happen. Getting foot down at the moment. He's on for a net P2. Hayes has lost the position to that guy now. She's dropped down to 3rd. Golden Egg Fry could see his sights on a potential P2 or even a race victory in the final 5 laps of this race. He's going to go down the inside of Pricey into turn 1. Lovely move from Golden Egg Fry. The man who was nearly who had no front wing at the start of this race has been thrown in it by the red flag, thrown in it by multiple safety cars in this race. Some unbelievable conditions, which is still turning as we're speaking now. That guy's nearly got past SLR Darnell, does make the move around the outside. He's getting the foot down at the moment, but it is going to be potentially, unless Tornado can really get the hammer down now, Hayes versus Golden Egg Fry for the race victory, which at the moment is 1.7 seconds.
You mentioned earlier about the drivers who pit and have done less laps on those intermediate tyres. Them two drivers are, funnily enough, the drivers who are making the moves. That guy into stunt place, looking to close that gap to Tornado, and Golden Egg Fryer in 5th place, as you mentioned and seen just now, also making up the ground on those fresher intermediate tyres. It'll be interesting to see what Adrian can do. Also, he pit on the same time. He's actually 3 seconds behind, so maybe that might be his race done. And that guy's gone a bit wide. Darnell's back in the inside, Corey.
Yes, he is. Oh, they're going into the third to last corner. Darnell up the inside. It's not really an overtaking place, but Darnell's getting his elbows out. Can he go all the way around the outside? Yes, he can, but he's onto the grass, but he has made the move. It's back to an Aston Martin 1-2 now. Golden Egg Fry is closing right up to the back of Hayes. We're going to get the gaps up on screen. At the moment, Tornado is doing enough to win this race, but heading down the main straight they go. The Walker straight for the 26th time. They are getting so close, are these cars at the moment. Tornado breaking out in front, 2.3 seconds for his teammates of this evening anyway. SLR Darnell, that guy closing back up to Darnell again for P2 on the road, heading into turn 3. He will wait behind a little bit longer, but Golden Egg Fryer only 2.5 tenths away now.
Goodness me, this train behind the Aston Martin driver of SLR Darnell, but it looks like he's still catching Tornado at the same time. So, in fact, he is catching still. Tornado is... What's going on with Tornado? It's closed down by about 4 tenths, 5 tenths in about a sector. Are these all going to be catching up to Aston Martin driver? We could be in an absolute, unbelievable finale here. And UK Beast Assassin, interestingly, he's put in the Twitch chat, Joe's penalty should get removed, so that could be one to watch potentially after the race is finished. That gap is now 1.6 seconds. Darnell's catching up, but he's also being dragging along that guy, Hayes and Golden Egg Fry, Corey.
Hayes is within the penalty range now, 2.6 seconds. Of course, we will keep an eye out on the stewards' verdicts once the report is out early next week. So yeah, we'll see what the stewards think of getting penalties removed. But at the moment, it is Hayes who's going to take the victory if she can keep it penalty free, and with it, we'll keep it on the leader gap for the moment, 2.8 seconds. If Golden Egg Fry can gain another 7 tenths, he will be P2 after all penalties are applied. Come the end of this race. All results provisional, of course. That guy doing a fantastic job, though, to stick with Darnell. Half a second is the gap now, as Price has really not been right this evening for him. Another 3-second time penalty to his name.
Yeah, I've just seen that SLR Darnell's actually got a 6-second penalty. Sorry to spoil it for you fans out there. Yeah, so it's looking... Well, I mean, regardless, it's still looking very good for Aston Martin, and you've got a few drivers below Darnell that have got penalties as well, but Hayes and Golden Egg Fry are going to be the big winners there. Just how big? We've got 3 laps to find out.
If we do, then I'll keep it on the leader gap for now. 2.8 seconds. It is to SLR Tornado for Hayes then. She's in a bit of clear air at the moment. Has got that guy ahead of him. Ahead of her, sorry. 8 tenths though. And I tell you what, she's just about doing enough to take the race victory. Golden Egg Fry really needs to close up though to the back of Hayes if he wants any chance of claiming that race victory and claiming P2 after penalty as well. Liam moves back up into P10, but will drop down to P11 once penalties are applied. He's battling with Skeefy. We'll go on board with it. Skeefy makes his way back through into 10th place. It's been a tough day for the McLaren driver at the moment. But come to the end of it though, with Skeefy having that contact with Tornado, it will still be Massey, our championship leader, I believe.
Yeah, looks it indeed.
DRS enabled.
DRS enabled, so that could have block twist going down to the last 3 laps. As that guy, which guy, is he going to make a move round the outside of SLR Darnell? He does even before the corner is made. So good move from that guy. His sights are now on first place. I've just seen a message from my brother that must have been sent during the red flag period. He has no idea where the 6 seconds of penalties has come from. That must be in reference to what B said earlier.
That might be when he has to go off the road, because I know that they have a very stupid track limiting where they give you about 20 warnings in one corner at one of these corners, and I think it was that one where he went off. So we'll see if it does get removed. Pricey, 3/10 away from Golden Egg Fryer, of course, will not get it after penalty, but may be able to challenge for it on track. Now 4 seconds back is Golden Egg Fryer. The chance of a race victory is slipping away from him. Hayes, though, can be seen her first race victory of the season in a lap and a half time, though, Matt.
Yeah, it's... Hey, the one driver that might stop Hayes from winning the race is the Aston Martin of SLR Darnell. She's currently a second behind, so she's still got quite a bit of ground to make up yet. But if she catches up to the back of the Aston Martin driver and he makes life a bit difficult, it's not going to be the win for Hayes. Does Darnell play the team game? Because we've got 20 drivers in, so the reserve of Tornado, I believe, will score points for the team of Aston Martin.
Indeed. Yeah, you're spot on there. He definitely will. As we now start the 29th, I believe, and final lap of this race then. It is Tornado who, well, through it all, has led near enough every single lap of this race. Has lost the lead at some points, but has still somehow managed to hold on to the lead. May not get it after penalties. It is very, very close at the moment. 2.8 seconds is the gap. Hayes needs to stay within that 3-second window if she wants to take the victory here down under, and we will keep it on that lead gap for you so we can get it live. But wow, what a fantastic race, a race of history in SLR. First ever red flag, which has absolutely changed the complexion of this race. We've had changeable conditions. Multiple safety cars, one of the craziest races I can remember for a very, very long time, and in the end it could still be the man on pole who's going to take the victory, but that won't say it all.
It could, I mean, we're not going to know who's going to win this race for ages. I'm seeing more about this SLR Darnell situation where you got them all at once. Whether he can get them removed or not, I'm not too sure. Tornado, I mean, whether he wins the race or not, it's still been brilliant. 3 safety car restarts, which he got be close to perfection. He did the Valentino Rossi where as soon as he lost the place, he got it back, and he's only got a few more corners to go, Corey.
Indeed he does. Hayes has dropped out of that 3-second window, so unless a mistake from Tornado now, then it will be Tornado's for the take, and Tornado on his SLR return is going to take victory here down. Oh, he's done into the wall! He might not now! Well, this is absolutely nuts. This is going to change it out of the final corner. Is Hayes going to be close enough? Yes, she is! Hayes takes a race victory out of the final corner!
Oh,
what an
mistake!
Wow, that mistake has cost Tornado the race victory. Absolutely crazy. Misses out by 72 1,000ths of a second on his SLR return because of a stupid mistake out the final corner. He will be absolutely kicking himself. Meanwhile, Hayes will be absolutely delighted. She gets her first race victory of the season provisionally anyway. But wow, I think, Matt, when you said that race couldn't really have much more, well, there you go.
It's going to take quite something for a race to beat that what we've just seen here. Quite something. Right, changeable conditions, virtual safety car, a red flag, and literally a win, even though not side by side, a win being decided right at the finish line. Absolutely unbelievable.
Golden Egg Fryer managed to get P3 after all of that, after having no front wing on the opening lap. A Tornado is absolutely fuming in the chat, I've just seen as well, and rightly so. Pressure got too much room at the final corner on the final lap, and that was it. The race victory slips through his fingers. Godzilla will eventually cross the line to finish 14th in the end, but Matt, I don't think that's just contended for race of the season, but best race and most craziest race for a very, very long time.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I commentated a race like that. I really can't. It literally had it all. Had absolutely everything. What an absolute thrill to be a part of. But I don't think... I mean, Hayes is celebrating Chile for first place. I've got a horrible feeling that the race is still going to be going on for another few days yet.
We will get
just,
the top
you don't know
in the party.
But let's just enjoy. Let's just enjoy as if this is going to be the finishing classifications.
Wow. Let's see if Joe did get them all. Yeah, to be fair to Tom here, he's spot on.
Yeah,
6 warnings in the same lap. So I think I'm right at that corner where it gave him like a good 5 warnings. All of those, I think he got 1 warning after that. So yeah, if it's right and the stewards do see it, then that could be SLR Darnell's race victory. He finishes P5 on the road, but nevertheless, we are going to enjoy every moment of what we've just seen. And provisionally, anyway, it is Hayes who takes the victory. It's Tornado P2, Golden Egg Fryer will round out the podium P3 in the end. Mega recovery from him. That guy, which guy in P4? SLR Darnell P5 in the end. Adrian from the back of the grid will finish P6, and it's his teammate Skeefy in P7, Owen P8, Pricey P9, and Massey, who was our championship leader going into this evening, will finish P10 in the end. At the moment, I think Hayes is our new Division 2 championship leader. Correct me if I'm wrong, but wow. What a... I'm absolutely